In this short video, we'll show you how to build the ball out of the back, maintaining possession and advancing the ball up the field. We'll have a short tactical talk and analysis. There will be video examples, and then we'll show you activity to build players' understanding.
It's imperative that we do have proper shape when we start out, because after that first second touch the opposition will be coming in, and it's important that we have that shape with width and depth to ensure we have big passing lanes. So this is ideally how we would set up with a goal kick. It would be great to kind of see this pattern here, and we do this, our center back split, so we can get that ball wide. Now obviously if there's an opportunity to go all the way up the field, we should be doing that. Our style of play is that we're looking for penetration, but at the same time we're looking for high percentage penetration. So if it's not on down the field, we don't have to play long. We should have the ability and the mindset that we can play possession out of the back. It'd be great if the center backs could split, and then when they get the ball and the eyes go up, they take that touch and they look up. We might have our wingers starting here, but as soon as the eyes go up, they're dropping down, looking for that pass with width. If they're a little bit further in, the pass isn't on. There's going to be a first defender coming in there. So it's important that when we can, we've got chalk on our heels, and we're looking for that width so we can draw defenders out of the middle, for one, so we might be able to play through, but also we have those options nice and wide. The wider we get, the wider the opposition has to get, the bigger the passing lanes. So we're looking for that penetrative yet patient approach to play. What's the best option? How do we know? Well, we've got to make sure that we're using our eyes, taking in information. If we can't go forward, there, then we've got to have that faith in the keeper to play backwards, right? And that's exactly it. If we can play forward, let's do it. But if we can't, maybe we can play to the side and keep possession. If we can't play to the side because we're closed down right away, then it's got to go back. And if it goes back, then we split, and we're looking to advance the ball, to get that ball up the field. We're looking for movement from the front, and that's really important.
Too tight to him, and they'll skip past. He offer him too much room. They can knock it in the no problem in the end for the goalkeeper.
There's Harry Maguire. Made his move away from Hull as well to Leicester. After an outstanding contribution in a difficult season, and the step up for Brighton. Now Lallana. Wijnaldum chasing from Slimani, who's still got to win over one or two, not just supporters, but maybe even in the dressing room there.
He's earned that.
And of course, that start as an interim to beat Liverpool, had that gone the other way, we might be looking at a very different situation. We might not even have Leicester here, they might not even be in the Premier League. Here's Alexander-Arnold putting them under pressure.
Got that right. I think he felt that Coutinho might just be looking for that free kick there. It just slightly got away from him. Lovely footwork from Firmino on the far side.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think they got Mane to come back into this at some point, Martin, as well, I mean, it is they really are a threat, and they're great to watch going forward. The way they move and rotate, it is top class. The quality they have up there.
Slung in towards Slimani by...
And he'll finish.
So inside 12 minutes, Leicester have struck. Lovren. You mentioned earlier in passing, Andy, Liverpool have had a couple of games before they came out here.
Yep.
And he's back at Liverpool. He was on loan at Huddersfield. In the euphoria of getting through that playoff, he said he'd like to stay and have a go. He knew the chance of playing, but obviously Liverpool are his employers and will have...
In this directional pattern of play activity, the 5 players try to advance the ball past the 3 defenders. If the 3 defenders intercept the ball, they then find their supporting players behind the end line to launch their attack. The defending team remove 2 defenders from the field of play. If the team advances the ball beyond the end line, they then receive a point. Encourage players and the team to have proper shape with adequate width and depth. Players should try to anticipate passing locations to support the ball carrier as soon as possible. When receiving, the player should know what or who is around them, with their first touch eluding or eliminating a defender. Modify the activity by increasing or decreasing the amount of defenders. For building out of the back on the full field, have a team engage in unopposed shadow play and rotate the ball around the back to allow for positional patterns to consolidate. See how there is width and depth with only 2 players in each quadrant. Next, add 4 defenders, 1 in each quadrant, to apply increased pressure on the team. If they intercept the ball, they can then try and score past the goalkeeper. Lastly, add 3 goals that the offensive team must advance the ball through.